Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Capricorn August 8, 2022. The moon spends the day in your communications sector, keeping you mentally stimulated and unable or willing to relax and focus. There can be some tension in the first half of the day, but consider that if you're having an off day, you might be meeting the world from that position. Awkwardness is likely when it comes to returning social gestures. Others might hold you at a distance if they're uncertain how you feel. Someone might disappoint you, particularly on the job, possibly a higher-up or older person. Ground yourself and recognize that you get what you give, but not always instantly. Be patient. There is good energy building for discovering new and interesting methods for accomplishing your goals. You are able to bring more excitement or variety into your routines or work. Activities with a partner or joining with someone to accomplish something important to you can be in focus and fruitful. Of all the zodiac signs, you are one of the most hardworking. This has never been truer since mighty Saturn, our great taskmaster planet, entered your solar sixth house of productivity in 2020. He has been drowning you in never-ending assignments, tasks, and projects from your employer, or just making it hard for you to do anything else than juggle your very busy routine. This karmic cycle continues until March of 2023 and isn't ultimately here to hurt you, it's to show you the importance of what truly matters to you in your life. Romance, love, and passion have likely been up and down since then, but it is up to you to choose to incorporate them into a healthy work-life balance. Why bother going over past conversations or interactions? Knowing how you are, you have already thought about an event from every angle possible. The analysis of old interactions has been thoroughly conducted, so use this first quarter moon in Scorpio to set the stage for better interactions with coworkers moving forward. Luna is ready to transform how you speak and interact with your colleagues, which means that you cannot hold the past against them. You could even revitalize how you speak to others by actively appraising your tone, turf, and timing. Why go through this day with any doubts or fears? You have every reason to be happy. The things you project out to the world will prove to be extremely favorable. Don't hesitate to act and enjoy this day to the fullest. You will find that people will be eager to participate in whatever you have going on. As long as you remain confident about yourself, everyone else will too. You have to face up to an inner test of strength, constantly pressured by other people's problems. They might even hurt your feelings or wind you up. Take a constructive approach to this difficult situation by seeing it as an opportunity to strengthen your own position and to emerge from the argument with greater self-confidence. Your current raucousness and bluster are not as charming as you think. Forget about trying to hog all the power. Collaboration is a much sexier alternative. You can concede an argument or two and still come out ahead. You have every right to simply have fun with others, but with this attitude you rarely experience the feeling of true love. Being a great heartbreaker limits your experiences, not allowing anyone to break through the barrier you place around yourself. You feel sad and lonely and wonder what it is you're missing. Surliness on the part of a partner could catapult you into a rather gloomy mood. Your friend isn't communicating very well today, and therefore you'll probably wonder if it's something you've said or done. Chances are it's not. All signs indicate that it's business that's bothering your pal. Don't try to force your partner to share these concerns with you, as this will only cause further retreat. Your friend will talk when the time is right. Any gathering where there are more than 3 people might normally rattle you. The presence of an vibration will enhance your abilities to act with confidence, as well as your social flair. Don't hold yourself back from any opportunity that sees you with other people. You may be surprised to discover how well you can do whenever socializing is a possibility. A pivotal chat with a lover or potential beloved could be more revealing or far-reaching than you think. But you can give what you want to express some helpful structure. Make sure the subject is clear in your mind, and don't forget to leave space for a lover to contribute. Although you are most likely better prepared than they are, avoiding a one-sided conversation might rest with you. A lover's determination to convince you about something or change your mind could fall on deaf ears this week. Something that has them fired up could sound uninspiring or not worth pursuing. But you don't need to rain on your paramour's parade or do something disgusting to their bonfire. Instead, offer your brand of practical, grounded advice to help someone special see something realistically. That might be how both of you spot untapped sexy or passionate potential it offers. Our eyes in the sky. In the pre-dawn hours, the Sagittarius moon opposes Mars in Taurus. This influence stimulates irritation. However, we're more likely to bottle our feelings up instead of expressing them properly. It's natural to hold a grudge now, justifying our moodiness around situations that occurred in the distant past. If we are angry, discussing to clear the air may not be the best course of action right now. Instead, release aggression through physical activities, especially those which involve working with your hands. Crafting with natural materials or assuming construction projects can help us to regain a sense of control over our immediate environment. When we feel less helpless, we will begin to calm down. We're all likely to wake up feeling intuitively sharper and maybe even more creative than usual. But there could be a heavy emotional shift when the moon conjoins Pluto, and we'll have to take care not to overreact to any overpowering feelings. The psychic embellishments from earlier will remain very prominent, but you'll have to be cautious not to let them affect you too much. Avoid having arguments centered around any jealousy you may feel. It could make someone feel unjustly guilty or intimidated. Also be very aware of any negative self-talk, because it could also lead to desperate actions you later come to regret. There could be power struggles or issues with others who want to dominate us. If you feel like someone is pushing you to make a decision you aren't ready to make, take a step back and reassert your boundaries. You don't have to rush through your emotions to satisfy someone else's whims. Any negative energy that's been hovering around you could hit twice as hard when the moon sextiles Neptune tonight. The energy could affect your sleep and make you feel exhausted. In the morning, the moon squares Chiron in Aries, forcing us to confront repressed anxieties. We are emotionally stoic under the Capricorn moon, preferring to avoid conflict by busying ourselves with duties and responsibilities. There's a battle waging here between our inner elder and our inner child. We may be attempting to emulate the style of an older person in our youth who dismissed our creativity. And now, we are acting as the same gatekeeper for our wounded psyche. The best way to navigate these energies is to begin talking to ourselves in a new way, thereby acting as our protector instead of our worst critic. Following this, the Taurus Sun trines Pluto in Capricorn, helping us to tap our magic and personify self-esteem. By firmly standing our ground and advocating for our principles, we become authority figures in our own right. Subsequently, others treat us differently, affirming that we have all that we need within ourselves to embrace our agency. Relationships with superiors, bosses, and those in institutions should be farewell at this time. People in positions of power acknowledge our tenacity and dedication to excellence, helping us to rise further on the hierarchical totem pole.